Hey tech lovers, you are watching the Tech1NZ YouTube channel. My name is George Hollis and this is my review of the MacBook Pro 13-inch model. Now I will just let you know that this isn't the baseline model, this is actually a step up from the baseline. While it's still 13-inch, there are a few differences, such as having a slightly larger hard drive at 320GB and a slightly faster processor at 2.66 GHz. The rest is pretty much the same though, 4GB of DDR3 RAM, the NVIDIA 320M graphics, the built-in eyesight camera, and the various ports on the side, everything else. So let's get started with the review. So the first thing I want to talk about in this review is the design of the MacBook. Now it's not a MacBook Air, so it's not wafer thin, but the unibody just looks fantastic. This aluminium unibody enclosure, it just looks great all the way around. The metal grey finish, it's just awesome when you open it up and gets up from sleep. There you go, the Apple logo lights up and that just looks funky. Taking this out in public and showing it off to everyone, awesome. So on the side you've got the super drive there. The other side you've got your various ports like SD card slot, USB ports, Ethernet, yada yada yada, everything. The keyboard looks fantastic. That just looks nice. Yeah, there's nothing else you can say to describe it. It just looks great. But the main thing that I love about this MacBook is the trackpad. Just having one huge button and not having to worry about anything else is just great. And the multi-touch gestures are fantastic and makes life a lot easier. I'll definitely be making the ultimate upgrade to a Mac. Now onto the software, I think. So the first thing I noticed about the MacBook Pro was how speedy it is. With me being a regular PC user, making the switch to a Mac was like a dream come true, to be honest. Just simple things like opening your web browser, one click, and it opens instantly and loads your web page. The next thing I noticed about the MacBook was how much it can actually handle. I've got various different applications open right now, like iMovie 09. There's just me. That was me at a bakery with a few friends, and me with the green screen, pulling weird faces. I've got iMovie open, I've got Aperture open, different pictures of bears there. I'm also running GarageBand, iTunes, and Google Chrome, and it's still running at the same speed. I can do everything quite fine, switch between different applications, and I could edit this video right now. Just play around with a few transitions. And yeah, it's running the same as if iMovie was the only application open, so it can handle a lot, and that 4GB of DDR3 RAM certainly helps with it. This is very awkward, so I'll stop watching this video. So yeah, it's very good and very capable at handling many different applications. So I didn't get to properly test the video editing capabilities of this MacBook Pro, simply because the software that was bundled with it wasn't that high-end and wasn't that great, so I found that quite difficult. But I did get to test the gaming on this MacBook, so here are my results. So I am able to test the gaming on this machine, so I've downloaded this free demo, Ford Racing 2. It's at the 1024x640. Got dynamic shadows on, depth of field, heat haze. Let's just see how well this MacBook handles this. Turning the volume down there.
Single player for challenge. Concept. Challenge. Let's race.
Yeah, let's race. Turn the volume down. So it's not the best quality, not the best shading or texturing. If it does look like it's juttering or it's not being the best, the smoothest, it's actually the screen capture software I'm using, Camtasia. It's running fine for me, perfectly, pretty smooth, not juttering or anything. The shading and texturing isn't the best, but it's still 3D and the MacBook's handling it perfectly. If you wanted to, you could get a more high-end game and test it out, something like Need for Speed maybe a first-person shooter, Call of Duty. pretty sure the MacBook would handle it fine. Like I said, it's not a hardcore gaming machine, but I'm sure it would handle it fine, not at the highest settings, but it'd be okay, I think. So thank you for checking out my review of the MacBook Pro 13-inch model. Remember to check out the techpod.co.nz site for all your latest tech news and reviews. I'm George Hollis for techpod.co.nz, and thanks for watching.